The boy from Kandivali Chawl made his way to Marine Penthouse with the mantra of Rishk hai to ishq hai. What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us, and today we are going to review recently released Scam 1992. Based on a book by Dalal and Debashish Basu, The Scam. Who won, who lost, who got away. The story revolves around Harshad Mehta, who found a loophole in the system, and that loophole once again, when it hurts the public sector or the government institutions, then it becomes the biggest scam, because he was the outsider and the insiders were doing it with the class, whereas Harshad Mehta had no class. छोकरो होशियार से पर भागता नहीं है दौड़ता है. This is what his father's relatives, they told him, that he just wanted to run too much instead of walking slowly in this stock exchange business. He was born in a very poor family, but somehow he wanted to find his luck in the stock exchange. On the very first day, he had a best day, but he saw that the people and their opinion and how they treat each other, there is already a class difference. But he already make up his mind how to get rid of this system where he is entering. He found the loopholes and how to manipulate with the numbers, and where to get the critical information from the verifiable routes and sources, and how to place his bet. So somehow he is getting his luck in the stock exchange, and then the more you know it, the more you will try to strive and struggle to get more. So he got the knowledge of a stock exchange, and then he was willing to leap into the big pond now. And he thought that this is just the minor thing that we are earning it. This is not the salary, this is just the commission for our hard work. And who is making the money? The upper on us. 500 minutes, 10 episodes. The Scam 92 is a story of a panwala to become the Bigbull or the Amitabh Bachchan of Dalal Street. Finally, he understood that the money he is earning is only the commission, and only the upper boss, they are the ones who are making money out of their efforts. And every day, whatever his struggle is, he is learning where the money is. So he found himself just in a swimming pool, and he was trying to leap into the bigger market to grab the small bite of it. It is the upper management, and the people, those who do it with the class, where he is beginning without his any class. He is just using his own desi tactics to get the money out of that pond, out of that sea. The story starts with Sucheta getting the information from insider that there are books that are not balanced, and it's scam of 500,000 crores. But as he just gave them the information, after that he ran away from their office, and there starts the struggle of Sucheta Dalal. She is trying her level best to find out the resources, because she wanted to make it verified with the constructive witnesses or evidences. He started as a jobber, and once everybody learned that he lost around 1 million, then he didn't give up. Though he was from a poor family, he tried to come out of this. As he came out of this quagmire, that was a bog, he was in it, but now he is coming out of it, and he knows that he is losing his repute. So in survival of that reputation, he opened his own company grow more as a consultant. Now this is his second phase where he's getting the money from the upper hands and trying to manipulate with the share prices and all this. But that was the beginning, because his vision was more vast. And then he started looking at the security markets where there are crocodiles, there are big names, and there are people with the big chips. So they didn't wanted this outsider to be in their class. That's why they always avoid him, though they are getting the news from every resources who he is, what he is doing it. And whenever they discuss within their own group that he is trying to do things with his own class, whereas we have our class, and he's totally into desi tactics being used to manipulate with the prices, money, share prices and all this. And now he's into security markets. The good thing was, because our people, they are more materialistic. The rich you are, it will be very harder for the people to put a hand on you or bring you behind the bars. So he started growing himself not on the finances but also in the luxury. So he could grab some cars, making his room in the penthouse, marine penthouse, and trying to show people that now he's the name there. That's why they call him the Bigbull or Amitabh Bachchan of a stock exchange, Dalal Street. But you know, when there are big names, there is always enmity between them. So they didn't wanted him to come to that level where their seats or their circle will be hit. Because once at the party, the guy was saying that if you can't tolerate the heat, so you should get out of this circle. And remember that I don't wanted to talk to you because your company, what is that? Because the security markets are more bigger and their money is everything that's in the market. And it's not even small bucks you are investing in the stock exchange. So that's why he eye on that one, and almost like 700 or 60 or something. There are huge cases on him. But he was playing with the money of somebody into the market and just trying manipulating with the prices and then get the return out of it. So he was becoming rich each and every day, and his luxury cars, his housing and everything was in the eye of the media. And even in the series you will see Satish Kaushik playing the Cobra role, the Cobra of market. And once he has to tackle with him, that was a very turning point, because he knew that he is the big name and how he can tackle with him. So there he utilized the money and his vision how to manipulate with the share price. And once he overcome that obstacle, he knew that now he knows where to hit them and how to get the maximum out of it. But every problem, there is a solution, but that solution put him into more other problems. So that's why it's worth watching a series just to understand that the system was very old at that time, and there were loopholes, and how he get into that loopholes. Though Sucheta Dalal trying to portray him as a scammer, but overall there was a system, and in that system, according to that time, there was a loophole, and he utilized that one to fight with the insiders. And insiders already were playing their key role, how to give this information to the media, so that the media will raise the voice. You know, rags to riches story, people got him, and they have the sympathy for him, because definitely they knew that he is one of us. Once he will be something else, definitely the insiders will try to attack him. So that was a very tough situation how to put hand on him legally and where to get the information. The good thing is that he knows who to talk and who to approach. Imagine that you are going to SBI and the PN are giving you more respect than their own boss. So he knows that which area should be tackled first, from the driver's door opener, or those who opens door, PNs, everything he keeps giving them. So that's why he get all this best reputation and respect from them, because he was one of them. That's why. So the series is worth watching, especially something to know that the business is always like this. Some do it with the class, some don't do it with the class. Some has a vision how to get into that loophole, grab the money, and then develop yourself. But before developing yourself, once you give this money to the market and give them benefit, because it's very strange that those who were earning money from his money, definitely it's a, what is that, a money trail. So he is grabbing the money from the upper market and giving the benefit to the lower people. So definitely they are the equal beneficiaries. But the cases were all against him. So, but it is worth watching, and I hope you really enjoy it. And especially the series is worth watching, the 10 episodes, and every episode will glue to the screen. The good thing is the key roles around him, how they helped him to giving him a good advice and letting him do things, but at least they are making up his mind. These are the things that you really need to understand the consequences, and these are financial irregularities. They cannot be hidden for so long. So that's why every time he tried to bargain time, and how he bargains time is very important, because they didn't know his pocket, but he became a brand at that time. So seeing him as a brand was very not pleasable to the insiders. I hope you will really like this series, and best to watch, especially to understand some financial things that happen. Okay, now there is some comparison, because recently that we are watching also the Bad Boy Billionaires, and now here comes Scam 1992, and later it will come Red Bull. Remember the system, though they are trying to be more digital and more making their security very well, but they didn't work much on a law, how to create laws and rules, and it's very complicated, because now see, after that 9010 92 there comes Vijay Mallya and all these names, and now even it becomes more digital also, like the another movie about the phishing scam. So there is always a loophole, and the people are using it. And I hope you will really like it. Kindly like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon for more notifications. Thank you so much. Bye bye.